So the Chicago Sky have drafted Aisha Sivka or Siuka. I still don't know. I've heard it pronounced both ways. However, the Chicago Sky have not put Aisha Sivka on their training camp roster. She is not on their training camp roster. So it is looking very unlikely. We are one day away from from training camp, and she is not on the roster. And I think that means it's very likely, very, very likely, we're looking at one of two situations. And it's not only her, it's the exact same with Juste Josite. It is going to be the exact same situation with Josite. So if you look at her, she was a top 5 pick. She was taken by the Valkyries. She is, in fact, not on the Valkyries training camp roster, which means she is not going to be starting the season straight away. And people don't understand how big this is. People do not understand how much is going to affect the season. But they're both playing EuroBasket. So Slovenia are playing... Ironically, they're playing each other in the first game. They're both playing for EuroBasket. They're both playing EuroBasket. So if you look, again, at EuroBasket, if you look at the teams, I want to see, is there any way to find... I can find the groups, standings, or is even just looking at teams. So, Belgium, Kiara Linskins, Emma Mason's going to be coming back early. Czech Republic, I have no idea. France, more than I can name. So many. Temi for Britain. For Germany, Niara Sabali, Leonie Fibish, and maybe Satu, depending on who decides to play. They might back out. Like, I could see them. I see those players backing out. Actually, maybe not. Like, again, the first time I ever remember seeing Niara Savali was when she played for Germany. So, Greece, I don't know if it's a Greek player. Ceci Zandalasini for Italy. Lithuania, Josite. Don't know anyone from Montenegro. Don't know anyone from Portugal. And it depends on who's naturalized as well. Like, obviously, roster tracker, who's playing. Belgium, preliminary squad to be confirmed. French squad. How many of these players? Like, Leila Lacan's going to be in the W. Leite is going to be in the W. Like, Johannes is going to be in the W. Like, Malonga. Rupert might be there for the Gabby Williams. Like, all of these players. So, Portugal squad. Do Portugal have any naturalized players? Because I didn't even realize that for the Slovenia team, Jessica Shepard's a naturalized player. So if you guys don't know what the rules is, you're going to have one player on your team that is one player on your team that's not born in the country and gets a passport for the country after the age of 16, which is why Jessica Shepard, clearly not Slovenian, is playing for Slovenia. It's why there are a lot of, and it depends on how like relaxed the country is with giving out a passport. Like for Ireland, the only way you can become a naturalized player for Ireland is if you qualify for a passport anyway. But for example, if you're Azerbaijan, Jordan Davis is playing for Azerbaijan. I can't remember, is it something Hall? Dante Hall plays for Azerbaijan because JC Carroll played for them. They'll give a passport to anyone. Like there's a lot of countries that will literally just give a passport to anyone if they want to play basketball in that country. And obviously that does have an effect. But for the Chicago Sky, it genuinely means that they're probably either Aisha Sivka is not playing at all as a rookie, or she's she's coming in after EuroBasket. And I think a big reason why these players aren't looking to come over is EuroBasket. Like I genuinely don't I just don't think that it's the best idea for her to come over straight away, unless she chose to not go to EuroBasket. And I'm sorry, like, paying someone $60,000 a year is not enough money to make them not go and play for their country. If they paid them more money, then yeah, I could see not going for national team commitments, just like NBA players don't play qualification tournaments for Team USA because it's on during the NBA season a lot of the time. But yeah, so for Chicago Sky fans, I think a lot of Sky fans have kind of warmed up to Sivka coming, but if I'm the Sky, I think it's a big thing. This is a big, not even a negative thing, because I don't know how good she'd be right away. I think she is a good enough defender, and she's long, and she shoots the ball. I think the best thing for the Sky is wait. Because you want people on rookie deals as long as possible. I understand the rookie deals now are less money than the rookie deal is going to be next year. But if you get a player that is like just a one-of-a-kind player in this draft, you can, like, a better than Maddie Westbeld right now when she's 19, that can kind of move like that, shoot like that at 6'4", you wait the year. Especially because we saw, like, Leonie Fiebich is now on probably the best contract in the WNBA. Like, she's not that old. She was 24 last year. And, like, she's a couple of months older than Kate Martin. So it's not like she's older than a rookie. But, like, even if you wait till 2027 to bring Aisha Sivka over, you're looking at a person who is the same age as people in the 2027 class, if not younger. And she's 18, or she turned 19 in, like, December. So if you wait, if you don't even bring her over next year and you bring her over the following year, so she'll be 21. She'll be still younger than, like, every rookie that's American. Not even if you don't bring her over next year, if you bring her over the final year. And in 2027, what you would hope for if you're Chicago is that you have the bones of a championship squad. You've made the decision about whether or not either Angel or Camilla are your front court for the future, if that works out. And the good thing is that they're both all-star, they're both such high potential players that if it doesn't work out, you trade one of them for a star, you trade another one for a star, you've still got Ariel Atkins on their core years, and suddenly if you've gone out, if the two of them work, great, you keep the two of them, you keep Ariel Atkins, and then if Van Lith works out, you've got Van Lith still in a rookie deal, her coming over as a rookie, who's played all these years pro, who's ready to walk in and maybe not start game one, but start as a season, and suddenly you're looking and you're like, holy crap, this team's good. So for Chicago Sky fans, I know a lot of them will probably be pissed, being like, why did we waste a first round pick? Like, stashing things are not wasting first round picks, especially in the WNBA, and especially how young these players are. Like, if I was to like Layla Lacan, who is 20 years old now, like, you're going to start seeing with her why she was a high pick last year, and like why the Wings should have taken her at 5 last year. Like, if they wanted a guard, she was better than JC Sheldon. So that's just my opinion on it all. Is that these stash players, it makes so much sense, especially with the way contracts are right now in the WNBA. It probably benefits the players to be stashed because they get a little more in the rookie deal, but it also benefits the teams because you can bring over these players, you have them on their rookie deals for longer. So, yeah, that is pretty much it, lads. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you guys think this is a bad thing if you're a Sky fan? Do you guys think it is like a good thing? Because I think it is a good thing. Because again, for the Sky are a few years. They're like, the Sky quick fixed their rebuilds. They were expected to be the worst team in the WNBA last year. And I saw a tweet yesterday, and it was like, the Sky will prove all yous wrong again. I want people to put them last place again. They're gonna prove all yous wrong. And it's like, yeah, I didn't finish last place, I finished third last. It's like they're gonna prove everyone wrong, and they're gonna go and destroy everyone like last year. I'm like, oh, they didn't destroy anyone last year. They were the worst team in the WNBA, or they were the only team that were not actively trying to lose games that were that bad. Like, the Wings were trying to lose games, and like, trade Mabry was a mad one. But yeah, I think the Sky, they're a few years away. They're a year away from being a year away, in my opinion. They're like, what I think if the Sky are smart in 2026, what they're going to do is, because you're going into the last year, or you're going into this year 3 of Angel and Camilla's rookie deals. So you've got 2 more years. You go and get 2 players, 2 like star level players. Don't give a max to Vandersloot. You keep Ariel Atkins, and you go and you have the money for 2 other like max level players, or thereabouts, and then you try get a max point guard. You try get a max small forward that both have to be snipers beside Ariel Atkins and 2 bigs. If not, you trade one of the bigs for a star. It is what it is. It makes no odds. And then suddenly you go for it that year where you're like 1 year away, and then the next year is when you really go for it. That's when you bring in a Sivka. That's when you try to flesh out the bench a bit. That's where you try to find your Sophie Cunningham-esque players. And that's where you get into the position where, say, the Fever are now, because they were years behind and they're rebuilding a back-to-back firsts. Like, it is what it is. But yeah, this isn't too bad for the Sky anyway. That's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.